Welcome to Brooks Stadium, and a unique environment in college football because when you see the teal field, you know the Chanticleers aren't far behind. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the Stallions taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And the Chanticleers ready to get this thing started and open the season. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Stallions' offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Rushes on him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Stallions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want to change.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Got it inside the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
3rd down and long is the hardest down to execute in football, but this offense made it look easy. Nice job being aggressive, making the big play down the field, and now set up in a position where they can go get a touchdown on 1st and goal.
The Stallions trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On the move. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown Stallions. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense has the ball for the first time. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and
turning it on. Past the 30. He's at the touchdown. Chanticleers. Excellent There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught behind the line. It's McGowan. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Fires complete on the crosser. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Stallions in a good spot here with second and short. They're going to run it. He breaks a tackle. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. Creates a little room. Breaks into the open. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Stallions come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Using his legs, it's Ward. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Stallions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Nice play call, QB sneak, yet another first down. And this offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense out, giving them some wins so that when they get back on the field, they'll be ready to play with their hair on fire.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll pull it on the read. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. The Stallions will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Stallions.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. All right, guys, let's talk a little Coastal Carolina. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The shot that clears want to move quickly. Jones to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. And they're unable to connect on the long pass. He caught it, but he was out of bounds. It's incomplete. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Wide open downfield. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And the shot to clear has come to the line, needing just inches for the first down.
The defense just can't seem to find a way to get off the field. That time, QB sneak for the first down. They need a turnover or something to try to generate some momentum.
Rides the back on the option to give. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll go right back to him. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. He's now up to 104 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Jones wants to throw it. Gets it to the back. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
Let's see what he can do with the return. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Rides the back and leaves it. There he goes. A really productive run, gets it up to the 31-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And he's snowed under. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Floating away. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Stallions come to the line with a new set of downs. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. The defense trying to be physical in pass coverage took it a little too far, and the offense will pick up the first down. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. This time it's complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Will they be able to get that one more yard and stick it in here on third down? And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. That is no good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. It'll be a draw. Makes one man miss. Oh, he's got some space. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Complete to the right. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. The shot that clears, racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Across the 25, he's got room. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the shot that clears after ripping off that huge run. Let's see if they can do it again. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it from the gun. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They give it to him again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Jones to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The shot that clears didn't start this drive with great field position. Touchdown, Coastal! Great job by the back on the option. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out. It's Bullock. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And now this offense will take the field again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. He's going to run it. Finds a crease at the 20. Turning it on. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Really short gain on that one, defense all over it. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Deep shot for the end zone. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is even bigger.
Give the defense a ton of credit in this sudden change situation. Their offense just coughed it up. And this defense comes out, they go 3 and out and force a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
He'll do it himself. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And I tell you what, it's hard to be a quarterback in an option offense when you got so many things you have to be accountable for, and then you got to take care of the football, right? When you do make the decision to run, right or wrong, it's your decision. Now you got to wrap that thing up. You can't fumble the football there.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Out of the gun. The running back has it. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Jones wants to throw it. Makes the catch. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown, shot to clear. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, and creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
He'll bring it out. It's Bullock. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Punt is in the air. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Jones to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Edwards. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. And the Shanta Clears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got his man. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds. The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. On target. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Chanticleers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Gets it out fast. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to barrel in. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And with time running out here in the second quarter, they'll just take a knee. Down on the scoreboard, they'll try to regroup in the locker room at halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. And the Chanticleers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the RPO, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Chanticleers will line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Takes it on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Plucks it out of the air. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Stallions can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Stallions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. They'll run play action. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Well, if they're going to get back in this game, they need more plays like that. That was something that was missing in the first half. Explosive plays in the passing game, and they get one here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if these receivers can make more plays like that as this game goes on.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. This is a designed run. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Stallions will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown Stallions. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It's complete to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Sends it back in motion. Jones wants to throw it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Chanticleers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Here's the handoff. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
Looking deep down the right side. Pick off to stop the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the
there he goes. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quarterback on the keeper. Quarterback's got the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Chanticleers are on the move. Looking to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They'll try to slam it in. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. They go to the ground. Touchdown, Coastal! And the punishment has been extended.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll return it. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Grimes. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Keeps it and gets past the chains. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Trying to get rid of it. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. They'll go to the air. Fires one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Stallions will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Quick release by the QB. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Snagged in the middle, it's Akbar. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Final stanza of the game, and we'll start with the first down. He'll do it himself. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the shot to clears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Pulls and fires complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quick release on the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The shot to clears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Unloads quickly. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Looking downfield, it's Grimes. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off play action. Under fire. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. How in the world could they let that happen, and how in the world did they pull it off? That was 4th and a mile, and they got it.
I mean, what a clutch play by this offense. Listen, understanding, a small throw's not going to get it done. A deep ball down the field, give yourself a chance to make a play, and by gosh, they do it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Manning.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The Stallions kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Gives it on the option. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. Steps away to find some room. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? And the Stallions line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. They got him. The pressure got home, and the defense makes sure this drive comes up empty. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go with a direct snap. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Now on the option. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They bring him down. Strong effort by the coverage team, and that's how they'll put a period on this one. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. first game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. And if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now.